What's going on, everybody? Wild Time here with another World of Warcraft video. Today, the weekly mailbox clear out. This is going to be this week from Sunday to Sunday, and we're going to see how much we've got in the mailbox from the different characters and realms that I play on. It's going to be a little short this week because I've only played on a few characters. I did manage to get the season PvP mail though, which has been taking up much of my time. Check this out. Isn't this thing cool? So now that I have that, I'm going to focus on getting Keystone Master, and then probably more gold making than I have been doing. So all this gold making that I've been doing has been intentional, but it hasn't been the primary focus of my game time. So everything that I do in here, you can look at and you can do it on a bigger scale and probably make more gold. And so hopefully that these things will help you, give you some ideas. And at any point during the video, let me know in the comments what you do to make gold, what you think. And if you like World of Warcraft content like this, subscribe to the channel, like the video, really appreciate that. Thank you to all of the channel members. If you are interested in being a channel member with some perks to come along, you can click the join button down below and see what that's all about. Let's get right into it here and start with our first character, Captain Fantastic, jewel crafting and mining. So I want to see how much we have on this character, what we ended with last week and what we have this week specifically, because I'm pretty sure I may have lost some gold. I don't know. We'll see, right? I know last week I was down 1 million because I bought the Elemental Lariat because I needed to level up, and then I bought it, and then I didn't even have the right spec to be able to add missives in there, so I can't even like fill any orders because everybody wants a missive. That was either a week or two ago, so I'm still recovering from that, but it did get me to 100, so I could unlock the settings option. 204 males, 315,000 gold in this first one. Sundered Onyx Loop, these were 339s right here, and these cost me maybe like 100 gold to make, so pretty good profit there because I'm selling for 900. Crimson Combatant Amulet. These are actually going for, the price on these has actually dropped a lot. But if you look, the Crimson Combatant stuff, almost 15,500 gold. But they were selling between like 900 and like 2,000. They cost a little bit under 100 gold. Well, actually, I think they cost me about 200 gold to make, I believe. So I'm still making 300-400 gold on these, but it's just not like it once was. But they're still selling very well. Let's see, Awakened Air. So I put a video out the other day about buying rousing and then turning them into awakened. So I'd buy 1,000 rousing and then turn it into 100 awakened. And you have to have a lot of gold up front. You may end up spending 30,000 gold to make 3,000, but you do it in a couple seconds, right? So that's what this was here. This awakened order. I did not farm 100 awakened order. That would be a nightmare for me. Chromatic focus. This is really good. These things cost me like 100 or 200 gold to make, if that, and they're selling for 7,458 gold. That's really, really awesome. So here's another chromatic focus here. Same thing, couple hundred gold to make. These are the 340, I think they're 346 or 343. I think they're 346. They're the rank 4s. So these are selling amazingly. And then we've got the Sundered Onyx Loop. It's the same thing as the ones up here, but this is the 346. It's the rank 4. Costs 100 or so gold to make, maybe 200 depending, and selling for 7,000. Really, really good. Some more Awakened. Split Lens Specs. These are a transmog. You probably made 1,000 or 1,500 gold on that. Awakened Earth, same thing. Awakened Fire, same thing, just the rousing flip. Awakened Earth right here, just the rousing flip. Some more split lens specs. The Energized, I don't even know how to say that. Cimerald, yes, Emerald. And Sensei's Neltherite. So I did get the rank with the Tuskar that allow me to make these. I lost big time on these though. I crafted them to get the first time craft bonus, but I don't have it set up to get rank 3, so I actually lost probably 1,000 gold on each of these. Going down through here some more. Eternity Amber. So a lot of these, the Eternity Amber and most of the gems that are uncut that I sold happened because I was buying rank 3 Draconium, right? It was low. It was like 55 gold a piece or 70 gold a piece. So I was spending like 55 to 70,000 gold at a time prospecting them. The first time I did this, I prospected 1,000 of them at like 73,000 gold that I spent, and I got like 6 or 7 rank 3 diamonds, which sold for like 20k a piece. So I made like really, really good gold, like 80 or 90,000 gold. The next 3,000 rank 3 Draconiums that I prospected, I got 0 diamonds. Prospected my first 1,000, got I think like 6 or 7. Prospected 3,000 more, got 0. So I lost big time on that as well, but it was worth a shot. Another Sundered Onyx loop right here. About, making more than 7,000 gold each on those. That's really good. Jeweled Offering. This is a toy that jewel crafters can make. Make probably about 3,000 gold on that. And then, yeah, see here's some of the rank 3 unlimited diamond. These were probably rank 2s. These weren't rank 3s because that's really low. So 315,000 on that. Let's open up this one, and we'll see what we have in our remaining mail. So one thing you always got to watch out for when people are talking to you about how much gold they have, if they do a mailbox clear out and they talk about like, oh, look at all this gold, and they don't talk about how much they spent, then it really doesn't matter, right? Because if I've got 1,000,000 gold in my mailbox, but I spent 2,000,000 gold, I mean, you actually lost 1,000,000, right? Now, if you're doing transmog runs and stuff like that, you have 0 cost up front, then that's a different story. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and we'll get rid of this. This was where I was filling orders for my weekly quests on alts right here. But TSM, for some reason, it doesn't clear them out when it opens them. Okay, let's see. Draconium more, just stuff that I mine when I'm flying around the world. See, look, a limited diamond, rank 3, 100 and almost 24k. And then here's one that sold for 14,000. And then this is just more me offloading stuff that I don't make gold on, but that came from prospecting. Sundered Onyx Loop, here's another one. These are really, really good. I keep these on the auction house. Profession tools, certain ones at the highest rank you can get them, sell really, really well. The green ones. Chromatic Focus sold for 4,700. Chromatic Focus 4,700. So some of them were selling for 7,000. Some of them were selling for 4,000. Still good either way you cut it. Some Awakened Earth recipe, Cauldron of the Puka. Now I got this from, I think you can get this from fishing. I got this from a fishing net. It makes like a pseudo mana drink that turns the drinker into like it says a cute little critter. I don't exactly know what it is, but I sold it for 17 or 16,000. Sundered Onyx Loop 4,000. More Chromatic Focus. More Chromatic Focus. Band of New Beginnings. That's just the regular ring you can make. And see, now you can see here the Crimson Combatants. See these here? Look at this. So in the last mailbox, right, they were selling for like 300, well, not 300, but like 500 to 600. Look how much they were selling for here. 1,800, 2,600, and then they started dropping. You're right, 900, 600, but 31k. So altogether, that's what, like 46k or something like that, just in the Crimson Combatant rings and necklaces. Another Chromatic Focus. So a lot of this stuff, I'm selling a lot of the same thing just over and over again, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is maybe, I don't know, 1,600 gold here that I spent to make these. Not even that, because this is 2 chromatic dust, 3 chromatic dust, and I think it's like a shimmering clasp or something. It doesn't cost much to make these. So this is really, really good profit. This is probably like almost 40k worth of profit right here. That's insane. All right, Sundered Onyx Loop, same thing. Chromatic Focus, Chromatic Focus. Awakened Earth. Oh, okay, we're starting over there. All right, go back down here. More chromatic focus. So the biggest things here that I'm selling: the chromatic focus, the crimson onyx. I think it's called loop or loups. I don't really know. And then the combatant's neck and the combatant's jeweled signet. Those are the biggest things that I'm selling right now. I'm jewel crafting. So let's go ahead and open all that up. And we do have 4 more left after we go through this 100, and we'll see what those are. But I'm super glad to open up this mailbox because I was like out of gold, right? Like I spent all my gold this week on this character. I have like 90,000 gold left or something, so I need to open this back up. So I got some stuff to do that I can, invest in for the week. All right, so the last ones that we have: another chromatic focus and a crimson combatant's jeweled signet for 1,800, so 7,500. So let's open all that. And let's check out and see if we went up or down for the week on this character specifically. Okay, so we're actually at an increase, which is really, really good. So we're getting some back here. So we ended last week with like 500,000 gold. And so now we are at 606,000 gold. So I lost gold on some things, but I was able to also level some things up, learn a lot of stuff, and even with the amount of gold that was spent, I'm still up 106K, which is awesome. But as you can see here, this is where I bought the pattern for the neck piece, the lariat. I had 1.2, and then I dropped all the way down here to 200,000 gold. Then I went up, then I had a huge drop. So we're making our way back there, but we're still far away. Now that the lariat, if I get the settings where I need it to be in the skill point tree, I can start getting a little bit of that back. But I was able to make my best in slot neck piece, and I guess I had 1,000,000 gold to burn. So there's that guy. Pretty good, moving in the right direction anyway, going back up instead of down by huge chunks. So let's check out our next one. Okay, Turkey Club. I think this guy may be one of my next mains, like for PvP. I like DK too, but for gold making, I decided to go Tailoring and Enchanting. Now, Tailoring, I've been making some decent gold at. Enchanting, I'm really not making any gold, honestly, because well, I take that back. I can make some because I can make the bracers and then disenchant them and do the bracer shuffle and make decent gold. It's almost guaranteed. But it's not very exciting, right? You're just hitting a button for like an hour straight or however long you decide to do it. But none of this stuff here that I have does any good. You have to spend a lot to make them, and then they don't actually make any gold too much. Actually, some of this stuff does, like the Sophic Writ for the weapon and stuff like that actually will, but you need to be able to get it to a rank like 3 pretty much, right? So I want to get down into here into the weapons to where I can learn how to do some of this stuff here, right? But anyway, I got to get to, I think, like 100 to do that, and I need to spend a lot of gold to get to 100 to do that. So let's look and see what we have here. 35 males, 213,900 gold. So vibrant shards here. This would have been from just making bracers and disenchanting them. I didn't do too many, but that's where these would have came from. Frostbitten watercloth, just picked that up from farming or just from going around doing questing and stuff like that. Azure Weave Bolt, I needed these to level up a little bit, but these were a loss, right? Actually, no, these I bought to level up, but when the recipe stopped leveling me up, I sold the rest off. So this is just gold back. Vibrant Wilder Cloth Bolt, there's huge potential here. If you can proc the Vibrant Wilder Cloth bolts that are rank 3 every time with multi-crafting and inspiration builds, you can make a lot of gold like that. I'm can't get it to rank 3 every time yet, but I'm working on it. All this awakened stuff, again, I bought the rousing and flipped it into awakened. Chef's hat, it's a shame it's going for 66 gold. It was going for like 1,000, but it's the way it goes. Awakened Earth, Vibrant Shard, Chef's Hat. The Sundered Onyx Loop, now I sent these to my Jewel Crafter to make for the weekly quest, and that's what I do. I'll send it, and then I'll have them make something I know that I'm going to resell. So again, these are like 100 or 200 gold to make, and sell them for 76k. Really good. The Alchemist robe actually does really well. It costs like 100 or so gold to make, even cheaper, and sell them for 700. That's pretty good. Another one here, so for 191. So the prices are crazy, but 213,000 gold. Let's go ahead and open that up. And let's go next and see what we got. Okay, Beard of War, Blacksmithing and Engineering. Blacksmithing, I've mainly been doing old world stuff and also like draconian pickaxes, sickles, and those kind of things. Engineering, I am just now starting to level it. So some old school engineering stuff, but not really too much new school stuff. I'm still looking into that and working on it. And not really too much old school stuff either. I haven't done a full craft on this guy in a while, so there's things like some different mounts and stuff that I need to get posted that I haven't, just because I've been occupied with other stuff. So let's take a look though what we have. 55,000 gold. Laystone boots, this is crazy. I mean, these cost 40 gold to make, and they sell. So 2,000 gold profit there or more. Draconium sickle, these cost maybe 100 or so gold to make, selling for 865. The great mace, these are just things that I did to level. Sickle pickaxe, you know, you're making 500-600 gold a pop on these, so that adds up really quick. Mono hardened claymore, this is just from BFA, a weapon from BFA, costs maybe 100 or so gold to make, sold for 3,000. Mono hardened cutlass, same thing, BFA craft. Laystone greaves, again, laystone pieces, cost maybe 50 gold to make, selling for 3,000. Another laystone waist guard here, 50 so gold to make, over 1,000. Pickaxe, sickles, pickaxe. Nightfall, this is an old school pattern. You actually have to go to the molten core to make this, and sold it for 23k. Radiant leggings, I mean, this cost under 100 gold to make and sold for 2,800. So very good there. And again, this is a character, if I put the time in, can make a lot of gold with old school crafts. So let's go ahead and open the box here, and we will go next. All right, Chubby Butter Bank Toon, 310k. Now, again here, the Awakened Decay, Awakened Order, this is just from doing rousing flips here. Lava Spices, 1,200. So these come from like the Lava Slurpers in the Awakened Shores area. I've just picked these up when I was farming for the Empty Magma Shell. Warbear Harness. Look at this. Zomstrock. This is a pet that you can farm up very easy in Draenor. Here's the catch though. I've probably had this thing listed for 6 months. But when it did sell, it sold for 11,000. Coin of Many Faces. Got this from the holiday event, Hollow's End. Coin of Many Faces. So Hollow's End event things there. And then just Bone Shatter Wasteguard. I think this is like an old like Shadowlands legendary, right? So 310k, let's open all that up and then let's see what we have for the week. See if we went up or down here. And select all, and we're going to go by the week. And it looks like we went up, which is good. So we started at 5,322,000, and we're ending at 5,490,000 for a total of 168K profit. So that's not bad, especially considering that I dumped a lot into prospecting and sort of wasted a lot of gold doing that, but still up 168K. That's pretty good. That is a WoW token currently in North America. I think they're like 150, 160. So just casual play as far as gold making is concerned. I've been focusing on PvP, and now I'm going to be doing PvE until we get KSM. So gold making has been something that I've been doing, but hasn't been my main focus. 168K just doing that is pretty dang good. So let's go ahead and check out our other realm just to get the total. I don't think that there's any sales on this realm, but I just want to show you all the gold that's still over there so we can get a total for the week. Okay, so I just did my bank tune over here, and I just repost every once in a while, and it looks like I did sell a Highborn Compendium of Sundering. This is a craft from BFA. It's a trinket, so for 3,000 gold. So let's go ahead and we'll just open that up, and then just get a total here for both realms. 4,369, and then now we are over here at 4,372,000. 4,372,000. So let's pull up our math whiz here, the calculator, and we'll do 4,372,000 or 4,372,000 plus 5,490,000, and that gives us 9,862,000 gold in total. So there are a few other characters on some different realms that I play on that I'm not going to add here because I don't play on them anymore. They've just got some gold sitting around. But that is not technically gold cap, right? Because it's on, multiple characters through multiple realms. But 9.8 million gold, you can do pretty much whatever you want in the game, right? You can buy your achievements, you can buy your enchants, you can buy your gear, you can buy mounts, you can buy toys, you can buy pretty much whatever. So that's what I've been doing this past week to make some gold. Let me know what you guys are doing. Let me know if you've got any sweet tips there. Let me know if you liked the video by liking the video, leaving a comment, sub to the channel if you like this kind of World of Warcraft content. Most importantly though, have fun playing the game, and until next time, I'll catch you all later.